welcome you to the great scene at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Today, a good matchup here in the AFC. It's the Indianapolis Colts and the Kansas City Chiefs. With you, that's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. Off we go from Arrowhead. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike.
Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
I'll tell you what, Mike, if you thought this place was rocking before, after that interception, it just took this atmosphere to a whole nother level. And now let's see if this offense can come out, take a deep breath, deal with some of these early emotions, and take advantage and strike for some points.
So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special, and needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the 1st down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the 1st down.
City Chiefs. 1st down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Moving left.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his 1st and 2nd read, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Fire down these two.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Forced out wide. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
And he will power his way into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. He's got it, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Anthony Gould now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Colts offense ready now for their second drive. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 33.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. On the give, this is Taylor. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And
nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Let's go now.
Shotgun now for Jones. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. And he gave one man a step and going to take this one forward. Pick up a 3. Gun, it's Jones. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now, Jones. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Trent McDuffie that time. Not usually a big sack man, but getting the job done there. So, on fourth down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back to return. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. This caught right side by Worthy. Put him up and down, just shy of the 40. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. On the move left. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 10 yards on the scramble there. And he picks up the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock.
2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Mahomes. This one is caught by Hollywood Brown. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout here. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now a 3rd and 2.
Yellow, yellow.
Throwing now, Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Brown. A pickup there of 13. First down, KC.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hanson, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson and crew, thrilled to be with you from the Orlando studios at EA Sports, and we'll keep this one short and sweet. Just one touchdown on the board so far, 7-0 at the half. Will the offenses pick it back up? To find out, let's rejoin our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula. They come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this 3rd quarter. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Not much happening there, just a short game. From 29, here's 2nd and 8. Now, Mahomes. Trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And trying to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
46-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds in great shape down at the 15-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 39 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now the former Russian champ. It's Kareem Hunt. And he'll get about 5.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Yellow. Get him, get him.
Now Mahomes. This one caught at the 4. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells, so they can't afford to just dial up certain schemes to take away a run or a pass. They've got to defend the entire playbook, and so far they've done a great job on this drive doing just that.
3-yard line.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Yellow.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs move out on top, 14-0.
Chiefs 14, Colts nothing. Harrison Butker at the kickoff for Kansas City.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Colts offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And it's been a rocky start. An interception on the first drive and then a punt the last time they had it. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jones to throw. He'll step up and run. Jones into the slide, protects himself, and picks up the first down.
16 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
He'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
Jones pass.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10.
Buy down these two. Buy down these two. That's a line. Watch out.
Mahomes back. The tackle is going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
That's good.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. We don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Yellow.
Patrick to throw. To the end zone on an electrifying run. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, KC. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
And Butker on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
That's Pierce in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. He takes off. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Gain of 13 yards. And the Colts 1st down.
On play action, it's Jones. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now Jones. He's got the big man, Mo Alley Cox. So a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
1st down.
To throw, it's Jones. He'll tuck it and take off. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Jones. That's caught by the first-round pick, Tyler Ward. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
First down, Colts.
Jones now on 1st down. And this one is caught by Pierce. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Working from the gun, it's Jones. He'll step, carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down. And he'll get about 4 yards before wisely covering up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Shotgun now for Jones. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Yellow.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game. Oh, the ball's out. The Colts have come away with the football.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit, and that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running over bags or through bags as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now here comes the spike, and they stop it with exactly 50 seconds on the clock. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5.
Let's go.
Jones. He'll try to run for it. And he's got the 1st down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
There's the spike, and it stops the clock with 35 seconds left to play. Now here's 2nd and goal. In motion comes Pittman. Gun, it's Jones. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for. Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go, and he's turned a number of those into big plays. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.